Hey, what's going on, YouTube? I am doing a recording of the next PSA submission that I'm doing. Some of these cards are mine. A lot of them are not, but I still want to go through all of them because there's a little bit of everything in here. So it's kind of a cool submission. But again, remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video, comment on it. I've got some giveaways that are going to be coming up once we get closer to 500, or I guess technically once we cross over 500 subscribers. We are a little over 3/5 of the way there, so I appreciate the support so far. And we'll be giving away basketball, football, some Pokemon as well. So, anyways, let's go ahead and get into this. This stuff is mine on this side. I throw them in these bags just to kind of keep the dust off them until I actually send them. But once I send them, they just go in like this. So we're starting off with some Marvel, the Metal Universe Spider-Man. Got a turquoise Winter Soldier. This one is numbered 50 of 50. Kind of hard to see the numbering on it, but next up we've got a neon green Silk. This one was pretty cool. It took 100 base cards to make this one. These ones grade tough. I'm not expecting super high grades on them necessarily. I feel like the Winter Soldier has a decent shot at maybe a 10, but it'll probably end up getting like a 9. This one is tough because it's got this little thing in the corner. It's really a bummer. I got 2 of them. They were both like that. But it's not technically a crease on the card because the back of it is fine. So I'm not quite sure how they're going to grade that. I hope they give it at least an 8 or a 9 because the rest of the card's fine. I would be bummed if it got less, but they might grade that at like a 5 or 6, which would really stink. These are the neon blues. They're not very neon-y, but these ones took 10 base cards to make on e-pack, and got quite a few of them. These ones actually look pretty good. I'm hoping to see a few 10s on some of these blues, but if not, hopefully at least some 9s. Neon green Toxin. This one again also took 100 base cards. I'm hopeful to get a few 10s on some of these, including this one, but realistically probably looking at maybe 9. Same thing here, looking for a 10 hopefully. 10 on the Spidey, 10 on the Ghost Spider, and 10 on the Spider Punk hopefully. We'll see. Again, these are pretty tough grades, so they're pretty tough cards to grade. The edge wear on them all is pretty rough. So let's see. Next up, I do have some football coming up, some basketball, some Dragon Ball Z. So like I said, a variety of stuff. Got more Marvel Metal Universe here. Venom, Silk Gold, Ghost Spider Gold. Again, I'm hoping I might be able to pull out some 10s, but I'll just, for the sake of the video, I'll say 9 on all these Marvel as my prediction. Same thing with the Spider-Man Gold, another Spider-Man Gold, Silk Grandiose, and a Jerry Rice Downtown out of Optic. So, yep. Alright. Jerry Rice I actually just recently pulled. I ripped a blaster just kind of on a whim. Didn't record it, and of course I pulled a Downtown in it. I just got the itch one night while I was doing some stuff and opened it up real quick. Alright, last little stack of mine. This is from my buddy. But I've got an Espeon VMAX. I think I can get a 10 on this one. I think this one looks pretty good. Same thing with this Pikachu V. I think I can get a 10 on that. Special Delivery Charizard. Honestly, I feel like I've got a shot at a 10 on on this one. The centering is better than the other ones I've seen. Corners are actually pretty decent. This one I think I might get a 9 on. But I don't know. I have a chance at both, I think. Possibly at 10s. So hopefully I get at least 110. That would be awesome. Then I've also got a Metal Universe Champions Michael Jordan arc weld. A little harder to pull. I opened this out of a blaster, and I think it was like 1 in 13 or 1 in 14 packs for the arc welds. So I figured, why not send it? I think I can get a 10 on that. I hope. Oh, I'm hoping for obviously 10s on most of this stuff. LeBron Orange Ice. Honestly, I think I might get a 9 on this one. If I had to guess. But the centering is pretty darn good, actually. I think it's basically perfect left to right. It's slightly top heavy, but pretty solid centering overall. The Hollow Slam, this is the winter hoops for Luka. And centering on it, I think everything looks great. Corners look great. Edges are kind of tough on these cards. They either, I can't tell if it looks a little rough or if that's just how the card is. Hoping for 10 on this. But if I had to guess, I'm gonna guess a 9 on that, similar to the LeBron. This Luka is the Red Reactive. This is out of the cereal box, and I think I've got a chance at a 10 on that one. Next up, we've got a courtside shimmer Devin Booker. I think these were out of the select hangers, and there were like maybe 2 very, very small, hard to see dimples, but I really can't even see them right now unless I probably take the card out. So I'm gonna say a 10. I think I can pull out a 10 on that one. And this is for my buddy Zeke, another Marvel Metal Universe. This is the yellow Black Widow out of the blaster. So man, I really got to pick up the pace here. I mean, those ones were mine, so I was kind of giving grade predictions on them. So the other ones should go a little faster because I probably won't do that. I haven't looked over the other ones in terms of like what the quality is. I just kind of took them as is from the people who gave them to me. So these are from my buddy Tony and his friend Nelson. We got a Bayonet GX, Moltres, Zapdos, and Articuno. A couple of them, 3 of them actually. These are from, I think, the Hidden Fate ETBs. I don't remember exactly, but those are some promos. I got some more for Tony and Nelson. I think these ones might actually be Nelson's. Dragon Ball Z. I'm not familiar with any of these, but some cool looking cards. I just know nothing about them. Alright, more for Tony. Got some football here. Got a Davis Mills Blue Scope out of the Optic Hanger. Got a Green Velocity Mac Jones out of the Cellos. Umbreon V out of Evolving Skies, and a Dragonite V. So hopefully we can get 10s on those. More for Tony. Got a Tyrese Maxey Optic. LaMelo Ball Yellow Reactive, I think. I think this one's out of the Target Mega. Peyton Pritchard Disco, I believe. Courtside Disco from Select. I don't think that one's numbered. No. Got a Calvin Johnson NFL Players Rookie Premier Upper Deck. Sadiq Bey. This is a blue mojo, I believe, out of Flux, numbered to 99. Got a Red Wave Larry Bird out of 2019 Prism, and a 10/65 black James Harden. Alright, I think I got one more bag for Tony. Alright, we got a Steph Curry Red Wave out of T-Mall. Trayvon Diggs Blue Disco, numbered to 25 of 25. Got a Kyler Murray rookie out of Vertex. This one, I can't remember the name of this one out of Absolute. Green something or other. 23 out of 25. This one's a little thicker. And then this one is a blue something. 50 of 99 out of Absolute as well. And then a Rookies and Stars Airborne Blue. That one numbered 36 of 50. Kyler. Alright. That does it for Tony. Next up, I've got some for Jose. Got a Charmeleon Topps Chrome, Charizard Topps Chrome, Charizard VMAX, and Alakazam E-Reader. That one's a cool card. I like that. Next up, I've got some for Jack. Jack's got a different set of stuff here. Got a couple Harry Potter cards. Got some Star Wars Chrome Legacy. I believe that's Chrome Legacy. Yep. Couple oranges. Got a Joe Burrow. Pink. Rated rookie out of Optic. And I'll probably move the Star Wars up to be next to the other Star Wars. Got Chrome Galaxy. Prism Refractor to 75. Alright. Last little stack here. I've got one for Miguel. Miguel has got another Dragon Ball Z card. Pikachu VMAX from Lost Origin out of the Trainer Gallery. He's got two special delivery Charizards. I think he's thinking probably 9s on them both. Centering isn't that great. This centering isn't too bad. Centering on the back looks worse. So we'll see how that goes. Charizard V-Star Rainbow out of Brilliant Stars. And a LaMelo Ball green NBA debut. Alright, the last few stacks are for Kevin. Kevin has got a Mewtwo V, Charizard from Celebrations, Charizard VMAX, I believe that's the Darkness Ablaze one, and a Radiant Charizard from Pokemon Go, as well as a Blaziken VMAX, Chilling Reign. Then he's got a ton of these Chewbacca's. I'm not going to go through them all. I think he's got like 20 of them in here. That's what these stacks are too. Living set Chewbacca. So I'm assuming he'll probably get plenty of 10s on those, maybe a few 9s, but he should get a 10 out of all of those somehow. But anyways, that's gonna do it. Seems like PSA is speeding up. I've got a July order that's gonna be back soon, so honestly, I might have my July, depending on when it actually gets here, I might have the July order reveal back and up before this one goes up. So anyways, we'll see. But pretty cool. They're starting to lower their prices a little bit and get a little bit quicker, so makes sending some of these cards a little easier to do, a little easier to decide. So anyways, I appreciate you guys watching.